Alright, let's go. Let's go. Shit, we had a great kickoff to the season. Welcome to Thunderdome 9. Appreciate everybody that got the games in. This is Texas Reppin' playing with the Bengals. This week I'm gonna be bringing y'all a weekly kind of breakdown of what went on in the league, who's making noise, stat leaders, power rankings, game of the week, shit like that. So here we go. Starting it off, man. Let's go with the players of the week from last week. We got Josh Hill, the tight end from the Bears, had 6 receptions, 171 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Shout out to the Bears. Great user play, seems like. Then we had on defense, me, player of the week, Ralston Carter, linebacker, 3 tackles, 0 sacks, 5 picks, 0 forced fumbles. Those big time plays right there. Then we got the power rankings. When we talk about the power rankings, this is coming straight from Daddy Leagues, so it's no biases in the players of the week either. That's put up from Daddy League. So if any of these things don't line up to what it's saying in the season, my apologies. I'll go back next week and verify what's in the league, players of the week and whatnot, versus what's on here, and make sure that they're the same. But anyway, power rankings go as follows from 1 through 10. If you didn't get mentioned, get your game up, partner. We got the Broncos bringing it in at number 1, followed by the Cardinals. Then we got the Ravens holding it down in the strong 3 spot. The Chargers at 4, followed by Miami at 5. And to round out the bottom half, we got number 6 at the Raiders, the Bears at 7. We got the Bengals at 8, Falcons at 9. Then the Tampa Bay Bucks coming in at 10. When we talk about the stat leaders, man, who's been doing what offensively, man? We got Matt Ryan. I'm not sure what squad he's on. We got to do some more research. Like I said, bear with me. It's first week, so just rolling it out, though. But Matt Ryan coming in at number 1 in the passing leaders, 19 for 25, 277 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Rosen at 14 for 17. That boy's a completion percentage machine. Whoever's working with that Josh Rosen, shout out to you. I got to see your game tape. 14 for 17, 262 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Andrew Luck, 18 for 29, 259, 2 touchdowns. Phillip Rivers, old self, still putting in the work. I played against Phillip, so we gave up quite a few yards, it looks like. top 5. He came in at 18 for 33, 254, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, 12 for 22, 247, 3 touches. That rounds out the top 5 in passing leaders right now going through the league. When we talk about the rushing game, who's pounding that rock, man? Who's making it do what it do? I'm holding it down with Leonard Fournette, 25 carries, 206 yards, 8.2 average, only 1 touchdown. Le'Veon Bell in second with 26 carries, 103 yards, 4 carries per touch, and only 1 touchdown as well. LaShawn McCoy, 11 for 84 yards, 7.6 average, 1 touchdown. Carlos Hyde breaking it in with 2 touchdowns, 15 carries, 67 yards, 4.5 a whop. And then rounding out the top 5, Ezekiel Elliott at 23 carries, 63 yards, 2.7 a carry, no touchdowns. I'm gonna go back into these these rushing numbers in a minute when we finish up with these rest of the offensive stats. Then we got receiving leaders. We got Josh Hill holding it down, 6 catches, 171 yards, 28.5, 3 touchdowns, followed by Tyreek Hill with 5 catches, 165, 2 touchdowns. Old head Sammy Watkins, I guess he ain't that old, but 4 catches, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Amari Cooper, catching machine. We got 11 receptions, 11 catches, 150 yards, 13.6 on the catch, 2 touchdowns. And Dante Moncrief rounding out the top 5 with 6 catches, 117, 2 touchdowns. Got some boys out there throwing picks though, man. Got to have this under control this year. Phillip Rivers leading the pack with 7 picks thrown in 1 game. Sean Watson followed with 5 5 picks. Kaiser with 4, Jared Goff with 4, and Aaron Rodgers with 4. I'm pretty sure it's probably a whole list of other people that threw 4 picks. If you made the top 5, get your turnover game in order. Quit throwing that ball away. All right, now I want to go back to this rushing, man. In past years, man, we've seen 200-yard, 300-yard, 400-yard game, even rushing. But anybody that's not new to this Madden knows that this year's rushing game is garbage as far as how they run the ball, man. They run high knees. They're not running full speed, man. So I'm interested to see if boys is gonna really put up more realistic rushing numbers, like 1,200, 1,100 yards per season, or if it's still gonna be video game style where boys getting 2 and 28 through 3,200 yard rushing season. So we'll see. So that wraps up the side of the ball on offense. We talk about the championship side, the defensive side. Let's look at that, man. For defensive leaders, the number 1 in tackles right now is Preston Smith, leading the way with 7 tackles. Everybody else, the next 3 actually follow with 6 tackles. We got Eli Apple, Stephon Gilmore, Xavier Woods, and then with 5 tackles, Tremaine Edmonds. Those are the top 5 right now in the league in tackles. Then we got the sack leaders, man. We got Rakim Wilson. I got to give him a game. I'm getting old. I don't even know this cat, man. But dude got 4 sacks, 1 tackle for 1 forced fumble. So he leading the pack by 2 sacks right now. The next closest is Marcus Davenport and Von Miller, Randy Gregory, and Trent Murphy, all following with 2 sacks apiece. Then we come over to the INT side, man. We got Ralston Carter, the player of the week linebacker, with 5 picks in 1 game. Jordan Lewis with 3 picks in a game. Zach Brown, Jaquistiki Tart, we got to do some name pronunciation, and Quentin Dunbar, all with 2 picks apiece, rounding out the top 5. So right there, man, that's the raw stat breakdown of kind of what's looking like in the league. Some interesting games, man. Me myself in the AFC North, we got a strong opponent coming in with the Ravens. They got them ranked, like I said, number 3 in the power rankings. So we looking to make some noise there, man. But definitely, man, y'all if y'all have any suggestions, things that y'all want me to talk about, things y'all want me to go into, this is a rough draft, man. This is a working process. I really probably should have had a preseason to do some of this shit, to look at some of the things we're gonna be discussing, man. But I'll have more things to break down and go over as we go. For whatever reason, is not letting me show any pictures of these things because I'm getting all this from Daddy Leagues. So maybe next week I'll pull it up in the franchise, so it just won't be an audio video. I'll be able to show y'all kind of what I'm looking at side by side. But anyway, man, this is Texas Reppin'. I'm logging out. Look forward to seeing y'all again Thursday for a bigger, better edition of the weekly updates of Thunderdome 9. Fuck with me. The cast is up as always. I don't know, we'll probably be playing today around 4 or 5, something like that. Check me out. But anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel for the details on Thunderdome 9. Bet that.